Falcons paid Kirk Cousins. They could have got Cam Newton, Justin Fields, and Michael Vick for that price.
You do realize they could have gave up 2 first-rounders and got Lamar Jackson for.
But we're not talking about that. And I'm not saying that to shame Kirk Cousins. My take personally was Cam's getting old. He ain't getting no younger. He's 32 at the time. He's coming off a shoulder injury, Liz Frank. Cool. All things that are not, quote unquote, serious injuries.
They're not career ending.
Career ending. If you tore your Achilles back when you was playing, you're done.
Yeah, you're never the same player.
So now you're giving this person the money coming off an injury? So how am I supposed to feel? Because the same questions and the same concerns that you had with me, obviously you done overlooked that.
You seem don't have those concerns with him.
And if you give Kirk Cousins my resume, he probably would have got more. But I'm tripping. But I'm bitter. But I'm mad. I'm not. I'm just exposing the truth. And it's for you to digest it however you feel.
Boy, if you want to piss some people off on the internet, specifically the sports world, say Cam Newton's name 3 times. One of a handful of normal comments on my last video. If you want to take a stroll through there, be my guest. I was saying that last video, I hit the target demographic of the people I was talking about. I do not think that Kirk Cousins is a bad quarterback. Add these things to Kirk Cousins' resume, an MVP and a Super Bowl appearance. His contract looks much different. His asking price is much different. I completely understand that Kirk Cousins does not need to rely on his legs to be a good quarterback. But it's still an Achilles injury. Medicine has improved. It's not the same career ender that it once was, but it still takes a lot of rehab and recovery. That's not saying that Kirk Cousins can't do it. If you watch quarterback, the man is dedicated to the game. He's dedicated to his recovery. So that's not saying he can't come back and be good. But it's just wild to think that a quarterback who tore his Achilles in his 30s gets a contract like that. Not saying he's undeserving, not saying he's a bad quarterback, just the concept of it. Think about it. If you're a GM, quarterback in his 30s tears his Achilles, I'm asking again, would you sign that quarterback or would you look elsewhere? I mean, some of the comments in that video is wild. Go back through and scroll through them. But some of them got a point. Some of them are just completely wrong. Some people are using stats way out of context. Either you mess with Cam or you do not mess with Cam at all. And then there's a small gray area of people that'll say, Cam Newton had his time. He was great for the time he played. Now he's done. He was a great quarterback for the time he played. Now he's done. Of course people they digress. They get worse. Their production dips. That's just what happens.